Hey guys, how's it going? So I know it's been a while since I made a formal vlog on the bike, and I do apologize for that. I've been extremely busy with work and school these last few months, so my free time has been greatly diminished. They're harvesting the cranberries. That's actually a really cool process. If you've never seen how they do it, it's pretty cool. Well, may have to search out a bog and get some footage. But anyway, as you guys can see, I'm riding a new bike right now. In case you guys just jumped on the bandwagon, I used to own a 2008 Kawasaki Ninja 250R. And then in the later part of June, I upgraded to this bad boy, which is a 2009 Kawasaki Ninja 650R. So at some point in this video, either right now or near the tail end, I'm going to post a walk around of it, just so you guys get to see the ins and outs. But I am truly loving this bike. It's the perfect balance between comfort and speed, which I think a lot of people look for in a bike and all that good stuff. And in case you guys want to kind of refresh your memories a little bit, I have that video posted up, searching for my new bike, in which when Chaz and I went to a dealership around where I live to sit on all different bikes, you know, because you don't want to rush into buying a new bike. You have to really look at what a bike has to offer and all that good stuff, and you should never feel pressured into buying a bike because your friends want you to, or because you want to look cool, or because it's stylish and all that good stuff. That's the totally wrong way to go about buying a bike. Hey, that's a pretty cool shadow. Hey! So when Chaz and I went, I sat on a whole bunch of bikes, and in the end, the 650R won out. For whatever reason, my gut was like, you know what, Vanfly? The 650 is the next bike for you. And it just felt right, you know, sitting on it, all the controls felt right, you know, I could, you know, flat foot it, all the good things, you know, I had an upright riding position. And in the end, I was like, that's the bike for me. So the dealership where I ended up buying it was about 50 miles away from my house, because all the dealerships closer to my house didn't have any bikes. They didn't have any used bikes, didn't have any new bikes, just because of the economic situation at the time. So I had to go 50 miles away through Boston and all that good stuff to get this bad boy. And it was actually really nerve-wracking, because I ended up riding it home from the dealership, and I wasn't really sure how I was going to do, you know, I was just very nervous. But I did the right thing. Across from the dealership was a Walmart parking lot, so I rode across the street, and I spent about an hour and a half just kind of getting used to the clutch, throttle, the brakes, and just the overall feel of the bike. And after I felt reasonably comfortable, I said, let's do this. Got on the highway following my friend, and it was the best experience in the world. It was the best feeling in the world, because I was like, you know what? The last 2 years I tried saving up for this bike, and finally here I am. All that hard work and everything, dedication, finally paid off. Now I'm riding 75 miles an hour down the highway on my new bike. I wish I had the camera in, but I wanted to focus on riding, because I was, you know, yipping and hollering and all that good stuff. I don't care how corny that sounds, but I was just so excited. It's just an overall great feeling. And right now I have about 5,000 miles on her, which is not as much as I had on the 250 this time last year. But like I said, I've been extremely busy, so my riding time has been cut down a lot. But it's all good. So I know it's been a crappy vlog, kind of just telling you guys a quick little story of how I ended up getting the bike. But I am really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm going to add in that walk around. Alright guys, so here she is. So I'm going to start off first by saying that I suck at making walk around videos. So if I fail to mention something, or if you guys have a question, feel free to message me. So 2009 was the model year that Kawasaki decided to redesign the 650R. So they kind of changed the fairing design a little bit, changed the front end design, and they kind of added some neat little features in there. One of the features they added was a digital dash. And I wasn't too sure how I was going to feel about the digital dash, because I had been so accustomed to the 250's little needle and dial thing going on. So we have a gas gauge, miles per hour, RPMs, we got a clock, and the odometer on there. So I've rarely actually got accustomed to the digital dash, and I actually really do like it, which is all good. I also like the style of this one here. I mean, I like the style of the older models of the 650R, but I really do like what they did with the styling on the 2009. My friends and I joke around that the front end of the bike here. Kind of looks like a praying mantis. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't see it, maybe you do. It's all good. What I also do like too, you know, it's kind of small little fact, but they kind of got the little built-in turn signals there in the front instead of the ones that stick out very far. It kind of ties in the bike a little bit better, which is what I like. Little side note here, I added these bad boys on. These are the no-cut frame sliders. I forget the exact name, but I got them offline for, I think, like $179 or something like that, or it could have been a little bit more. I'll put annotated in if you guys want. Something that's a little bit different from the 250 on the 650R is I can actually see behind me. These mirrors are very good. They stick out far enough so I'm not just looking at my shoulders. I can actually see what's going on behind me, which is very good. The windscreen on the 650R is very good as well. Kind of hard to see, but it has a little lip at the end. Blows the wind right over me. It's good for when you're touring around and stuff like that. Very nice. Also, the handlebars are very upright. Adds to the upright riding position. Seat is very comfy, which is what I like. Comfy seats. I did buy a fender eliminator kit. I just haven't had a chance to put it on yet, so it kind of gets rid of this whole little flappy thing here and all that good stuff. Just haven't had a chance to put it on quite yet. I do apologize, the bike is pretty dirty. Haven't really had a chance to wash it either because I've been extremely busy. But it's all good. I've gotten a couple messages on what my insurance is. I pay $440 a year for full coverage on the bike. Compared to the 250, I was only paying $250 a year on the 250 for full coverage. It's a little bit more. My insurance company actually states the 650 as a sport touring bike instead of just a sport bike. So it's a little bit less expensive in that regard as well, which is pretty nice. Fuel economy, I get about 40 miles per gallon as compared to the 250 where I was getting like 60, 65. Nothing will ever beat, I think, the 250's fuel economy. It's just a really good bike in that regard. So yeah, this is what the bad boy looks like. So I know I probably missed a whole bunch of stuff. I'm doing this real quick because the sun is going down out there. So if I did miss something, guys, feel free to message me. I know. And I do have a couple of videos planned for the future. One video I'm actually really excited about is talking about a bucket list a friend and I have created, and we've been checking off this summer and this fall. So I'm really excited for that. A lot of cool pictures I'm going to add in, so pretty cool stuff. So yeah, I'd also like to thank you guys for sticking with me these last few months. I know I really have been pulling my own in the vlogging community, so I'd like to thank you guys for sticking with me, and some hopefully cool stuff to come along. So until next time, guys, I'll talk to you then. Peace out.